These are the 1963 GMC New Look Fishbowls, the second GMC New Look Fishbowls of New York City Transit. Now their fleet numbers range from 3601 to 3950, while the MaBSTOA fleet numbers range from 3301 to 3555. Now, without further ado, let's hit the list of depots that receive New York City Transit's second fleet of GMC New Look Fishbowls. Here we go. So 3601 to 3744 were delivered to 126th Street Depot, which was closed in 2015, while 3745 to 3823 were delivered to Crosstown Depot, which was closed in 1981. However, it was converted to a paint shop and storage facility until 2008 when Grand Avenue Depot opened. Anyway, 3829 to 3906 were delivered to Elmer Park Depot, while 3910 to 3950 were delivered to Jamaica Depot. 3301 to 3320 were delivered to Coliseum Depot, which is now the present site of the present-day West Farms Depot, while 3321 to 3355 were delivered to the original West Farms Depot, which was closed in 1983. 3356 to 3455 were delivered to Amsterdam Depot, which was closed in 2003, then reopened in 2008 when Mother Clara Hill was closed for rehabilitation. Then it got canned in 2010 due to budget cuts. Anyway, 3456 to 3525 were delivered to 132nd Street Depot, present-day Manhattanville Depot, while last but not least, 3526 to 3555 were delivered to 100th Street Depot, present-day Tuskegee Airmen Depot. So these GMC New Look Fishbowls, unlike their older sisters from the 1959 to 62 order, which were TDH-5301 models, these were built under the model number TDH-5303, which New York City Transit will continue to order until 1967. And these GMC New Look Fishbowls signify the use of the Detroit Diesel 6V71 engine with the Allison VH7 transmission, which sounds like this. So as for these GMC New Looks, they were an all-out good fleet and were chock full of new and improved features as opposed to their older sisters from the previous delivery, such as single-arm windshield wipers, new bullet-shaped marker lights, engine air intakes which were lowered to prevent water entry. The engine tailgate assembly was redesigned to eliminate fiberglass around the taillights, and butterfly-type window latches were used in place of earlier push-button type window latches, and molded rubber fenders lined the front wheel housing. These fishbowls use manually operated single-piece front roll signs with white lettering on a black background, then were later given the blue and red roll signs, and were the first to feature small side roll signs which were installed in the curbside standing window strip just ahead of the rear doors. They also had front run number boxes installed inside on the right-hand dash panel, as seen here on 3746. And 3472 was the first fishbowl to feature Bustle-Rama signs, or as we transit enthusiasts call them, bat wings, which would later become a feature on later GMC New Look Fishbowls and flexible New Looks. The TDH-5303 became an all-out favorite nationwide with 6,205 units sold, and GMC's best-selling New Look Fishbowl, and even made it to the silver screen, if you know what I mean. Whoa, that's a huge one for the transit history book right there. These New Looks helped retire the oldest remaining GMC Old Looks and Mack buses, eventually becoming the mainstay of the fleet for the next few decades. It's sad to know that these New Looks were retired in the early 80s, but they left a legacy that remains to this very day. So as for these GMC New Look Fishbowls, they're gone, but definitely not forgotten, as 3758 is proudly preserved in the museum fleet. So with that being said, this is Kal-El wishing you a safe and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year, and of course thanking you guys for watching.